Good morning, traders. What is going on this morning? Good to see you all in here. We got a nice, exciting day ahead of us that I plan on applying yesterday's strategies to. No, I'm kidding. But we got a good day ahead of us today, guys. If you are in a chat room or you're seeing some of these guys out there that are saying the market is slow, I highly advise you to just step away from that chat room. There are good opportunities every single day. Do not allow yourself to say there's nothing. You know, if it's not your edge, that's one thing. But saying the market is slow, there's no opportunities, that's a whole nother thing. Rick and Dak, good morning to you both. Good seeing you here. Hope you both have been trading very well this month, which has been crazy. Wild ride, right? To start off the month of March, we had BPTH, which was crazy. And now what are we seeing in the penny stock world? Yesterday, at least, we saw NCTY just fade off, right at the start of the day. And we saw CRIS, that one just faded at the start of the day. So in the penny stock land, we're seeing, a lot of these stocks just fade off right when the market opens. There's opportunities more in pre-market, and then when the market opens, it's just turned over to the shorts. Those longs hand off the baton, and shorts start taking on over. We got a lot of good potential stocks today, some good opportunities that we will start going over right now. Let's get straight to it, guys. Let's get straight to it. Thomas Rowe, good morning to you as well. We're going to go over some of these, and by the end of the stream, some people are going to roll out of bed, jump in here, and be like, what are we looking at this morning, Kevin? We'll wait, I guarantee it's going to happen. Happens every time. All right, traders, let's go ahead and get into today. ALDX, that is our leading gap for this morning at 58%. Write that one down real quick. All right, ALDX. Let's go ahead and go over ALDX. That one's 1139 is setting at right now. They announced today that they confirmed the potential of Replogleep as a novel and clinically meaningful approach for the treatment of allergic conjunctivitis. It's really interesting, guys, that this is the leading gapper today because I just actually got over allergic conjunctivitis. It's like the bacteria in the eye. One of my eyes was red for the last couple weeks. I didn't know what was going on, and it was very strange. My eyesight was like going in and out. I could see things. My eyesight got better, and then it got way worse where I could hardly see my computer. It was very strange, but I'm over that conjunctivitis right now. The ALDX drug would have been nice on it. But this one's going to be traded on both sides today. There's going to be opportunities on both the long and the short side. It's going to be a little bit more difficult than my edge presents and allows. So on ALDX, I want to just watch and see how this one's going to open on up. Ideally on ALDX and, for instance, Bed Bath & Beyond, BBBY, those are both gapping up this morning. We want to see a parabolic move. Parabolic move out of the gates that we can take a position on and ride that baby on down. Fade it off a little bit. We want to be, when a stock is gapping up and then it also has a parabolic move, I mean, we're talking very overextended at that point. We want to be shorting into those euphoria moments that some of these long buy traders have, saying, oh, it's going to go up, to 20 bucks because that's the price target on BBBY. Yeah, I don't think so. John, good morning to you. Good to see you in here. So traders, that's ALDX. That is BBBY. We'll keep both of those on watch. I want to see if those have a parabolic move out of the gate. That would be very, very lovely. All right, let's continue down the list, traders. AP, big girls need love too. Yeah, we all need love, Even the fun size ones, we all need love. NK, this one I'm interested in this morning for a short position. You guys notice here on the bear scan watch list, NK is our top stock, leading gapper there on the bear scan watch list. That's my favorite That is my favorite scanner, as you guys already know. And why is that? We're just going into overextension. What pops up on the bear scan watch list are just stocks that are overextended and going to be fading on off a little bit. NK, taking a look at the past chart history here, when it has spiked up, it has come back down. So on this one, I would be risking about the 187 yesterday was the high on NK. So that's the area I'd be risking off of. If we get a little pop out of the gate back up to 187, that would be ideal. We'll see what that presents for us. I do have shorts there on NK. So we'll keep that one on watch. CRIS, I have shorts here still as well. I had shorts on CRIS yesterday. Did not take a position there on it. Didn't chase, NCTY and both CRIS both were very nice faders. I did not chase. I wanted a pop on CRIS at the open. Didn't give it to us. So this one still has opportunity on it. And I'll go over why. This is... Yeah, some could argue this would be chasing, but CRIS still has a little potential in it. And why do I say that? Because we look at last week on what stocks? SPI. This one gapped up, had a big red day, and the next day what happened? It used the previous close as resistance and faded off even further. Had another red day, but there's not just one example. We had MTFB last week as well do the exact same thing. Had a nice move in pre-market, morning spike, fade, and then fade the next 3 days as well. So I don't think that CRIS is necessarily done. We could have a little bit more fade on it. I would be risking just off of, 189 is the previous close. So let's see how it's going to react to that close yesterday on CRIS. All right, guys. We are moving right along. And no, I did not trade yesterday. I know some people were asking about that. I just made the video and went about my day. So did not take a trade yesterday. Still on the winning streak. Interested to see how the red day is, how I'm going to manage that red day when it comes. Because that's where I need help the most. Managing the red days. But as long as I predefine my risk, know where I'm getting out, such as CRIS, 189 is the risk. As long as I respect that, I'm fine, But some of these trades, such as, I'll tell you the ones that hurt me the most. They're the ones that have the most profit potential, such as BBBY and ALDX, these that could go parabolic right out of the gates. And then taking a short position on those, I don't necessarily have a predefined risk, and those are the ones that kind of hurt me the most because I just let them go and go and go, and I just don't know exactly where I'm getting out. I'm just like, oh, this is looking juicy, let's get into it. So as long as I know exactly where I'm getting out before I know even where I'm getting in necessarily, I'm fine. And John, the video was awesome. I appreciate that. Yeah, we're gonna take some of those strategies today and apply them. All right, let's continue down the list, guys. There's quite a few stocks this morning. I'm interested into why, why there's so many penny stocks that are coming out with some of their best headlines. It just does not make sense to me. I don't know. I wish I could be on some type of advisory board to letting these companies know the best times to come out with these PRs. Because it's not today. I mean, look at BOXL. BOXL came out with another PR this morning. All the way back down. I mean, come on. It's not rocket science. BOXL, this one, I mean, it's the same exact crap every single day. They came out with exclusive partnership. I usually replace the P at the end with a T. Exclusive partner, you know what. That's BOXL. The other companies as well this morning coming out with some PRs, but it's just not the time and the place, baby. You gotta know the time and the place. BIOC came out with a PR. I'm not trading this one, but if you guys are interested in around $1 stock, Maxine Group initiates a coverage on this company with a buy ring, announced $3 price target on BIOC. I'm not trading it. I'll go over some of these. You know, we all trade something a little different here and there, so I want to make sure everyone's prepared. ATOS. ATOS got a pop this morning. That one recently went on a really nice run. That one had the runs, you know. So like sometimes I got the runs. ATOS had the runs. That one went to 739, back down, getting a little pop this morning. Going to be a lot of bag holders still from $4 to 740. So I do imagine this one having some decent selling pressure on it. I don't have shorts here, but wouldn't be a bad idea to locate on ATOS because there's not many this morning. There's not many stocks this morning that are kind of, you know, getting that gap up, getting that excitement that these chat rooms look to pump up. ATOS is certainly one of them because it just went on a nice move. So with that being said, traders, let's continue down the list. CPRX, I like this one quite a bit here. This is on the bear scan watch list as well. CPRX daily chart's beautiful here. This is perfect. Well, intraday yesterday, $4. Nice trend, guys. Beautiful trend up to 530. But what do we see going into CPRX? Last week, this one's been climbing really strong. $3 to 525. I have shorts here on CPRX. I am interested in this, risking off of 530. We'll see how it opens on up, if it just starts fading right away, or if it gets a little pop out of the gate. I'm definitely interested in CPRX as well as NK. I like both of those. Maybe CPRX a little bit better, you know, just because we are more overextended. We're have a little bit more room to drop, but I would be risking off of the 525. And then ATOS, let's go over that one real quick. They announced the Institutional Review Board approval of oral endoxifen as post. I don't even know how to say this PR. But I remember that this PR looks fairly familiar though. I've seen, you know, they've come out with stuff like this over the last few weeks, and I think that's really what's been driving this on up. They've come out with very similar PRs on ATOS, and in the past, when that has happened, and people have realized how similar it is, you know, they do drop fairly quickly. Let's continue down the list. MBRX, this one had a little bit of pre-market activity this morning on MBRX. This one is a pump and dump type of stock. They announced a positive interim results in their first cohort of phase 1-2 clinical studies, you know, of their drug. This one, the phase 1.5 never brings in a lot of activity. Those are just usually pump and dumps, and not even to mention that MBRX in its past has just pumped and dumped. You know, anytime it really tries to jump up over that 200, it pops back down. Right now, sitting at 145. But look at his three-year chart here. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. MBRX be wild. Going up and down. So do I have short? I don't have shorts on MBRX. Do any of you guys have shorts there? And ALDX, like I said, guys, opportunities on both sides of that. Going to be up at 1175 right now. All right, let's. SRNE got a little pop this morning. SRNE. Their drug was well tolerated with no serious adverse effects. SRNE, man, this one's been going up from $1.80 up to $5.82 right now. So yeah, I'm concerned about this one. This one should be coming on down fairly soon here. I mean, when it does, it's going to come down pretty fast too. Looking at the past chart history on SRNE, it goes up, it goes down, it goes up, down. So SRNE, I don't believe it's going to sustain what it's done the last few weeks. When is it going to, you know, come back though? Well, I mean, we have tough resistance at $6 that it did respect all throughout across the board here. on SRNE. So we'll keep that on watch, that resistance there at $6. See how it's going to react, because it's trying to pull back up to it. It actually tried to break above it there at 620, and up pulling back. So we'll see how it's going to react to that strong resistance there. It did respect it. Now it came out with a PR. It's trying to test it again. David Lincoln, good morning to you as well. Good to see you in here. Star Trader, SRNE. Yeah, it's a large float. Yeah, so keep that in mind if you're going to trade it, guys. Large float there. Thank you, Star Trader, for that. So let's start narrowing down the list a little bit here. Let's go ahead and start narrowing down the list a little bit here for you guys, so we are best prepared for the day. All right. My favorite stocks this morning to be looking at are going to be NK and CPRX, both of those on the short side. I like CRIS as well. I went into that. Let me know if you need me to go into that again as well on CRIS. That NK as well, CPRX. CPRX probably my favorite, most room to come down. I will be pretty upset at CPRX if it doesn't give me an opportunity at the start of the day and just drops. I really want this one back up to around 520, but it's already fading off pretty good here. So a little irritating. We'll see if that one can give us a little bit of a bounce for an opportunity to get into CPRX. Those three I'm really looking at there. NK, CRIS, and CPRX. For a little pump, you know, no pump is going to sustain itself today, guys. I mean, after yesterday. We just play off of yesterday. What happened yesterday? We saw NCTY fade off, CRIS fade off, very strong. So today, longs are going to be a little bit more trepidated to be hopping into one of these trades. J Towers, I need you in here at 9 a.m. when we start. Do not be mourning me at 9:18. I'm just messing with you, man. Hope you're doing good, Jay. We got a good watch list this morning. Like I was saying earlier, there's a lot of chat rooms out there, guys. They're saying this market sucks. There's nothing moving. There's no opportunities. Don't be a part of those chat rooms, guys. Do not be a part of those chat rooms. There are good opportunities every single day. J Tower, 6 a.m. Woo, baby. That West Coast. That's tough, man. And, yeah, Star Trader. Yeah, CPRX. Really excited for that one. I'm not going to miss it. But I don't like chasing, because then, you know, my risk is like what? My risk right now is like 40 cents away. I hate getting into something risking that much. You know, I could start with a starter position and then work my way, you know, up like I was going over yesterday. Add. So we can look at that. That's always potential, always an opportunity there. On the penny stock pump side, you know, I'll throw in a guess there like we have been, but I don't think really anything is going to sustain itself, guys. I don't think anything's going to sustain itself. You know, MBRX might have, I don't think it's going to spike right out of the gates, but it might have like a little U-shaped red to green move and then get a little spike up to 170. It could just spike out up to 172. This one's a lower flow. It's known to pump. It's got a little PR on it that sucks. These chat rooms love this stuff, so I'm not saying it will. I'm not trading it. I just like to kind of guesstimate what these chat rooms are going to pump. And then ATOS is really like our leading penny stock gapper right now. But I honestly think that ATOS is probably going to do what NCTY, CRIS did yesterday. I don't think this one's going to be getting back up to 740, which it was, you know, as high as last week. Don't think that's going to happen at all. So traders, those three are going to be my main watches today. I think there'll be great opportunities on all three of them. So traders, got what do we got? 10 minutes left till the market opens on up. Any questions at all? What do you guys think? If you want these scanners, you know, the bear scan watch list, guys, I'm telling you, it is absolutely worth it to get these scanners. You know, 30% off in the description and below, because you know, these are how that scanner is how I find like all these great trades, like we were talking about, Star Trader. It's absolutely worth it. You will make your money back quick. Good investment. Gonna end it in about 4. Who is disliking my video, guys? I swear every time I start a live stream, someone just comes in and dislikes it. You guys smack that like button. You let him know what it is in here. We do not hit that dislike button. We got a few minutes left, guys. Go ahead and ask me any questions that you have at all, and we will start wrapping up today and be good to go. Oh, Star Trader, waiting for activation. Yeah, awesome, man. When did you start that? Did you just apply for that like yesterday, 2 days ago? It'll be taken care of very soon. But it doesn't make sense to me when people dislike the video. I'm not making anything off of this. I mean, I am. If I looked at the YouTube analytics, I'd probably make 5 cents off this live stream. You know, that should let you guys know that I'm doing this to help you out. I'm not making anything off this. But I trade because I love trading. I think, you know, some people do it because... Thanks, Jay. I love you, man. Some people trade, you know, because they want to, you know, we have our different reasons. They want to get rich. They want to have freedom. They want to, you know, whatever the case may be. Whatever the case may be. I do it because it makes me happy. And I wake up early in the morning, and I've always hated waking up early. I'm not a morning person, but guess what? I found something I love to do. So that's what we do, baby. Wake up early. You know, I've known a lot of people who make a lot of money, you know, in their career path, but they hate what they do. That's not what I'm about, traders. I'm about doing what I love to do. And some of them, like I knew this one guy. It was crazy. He worked his whole life making a ton of money, guys. Made a ton of money. He hated what he did. And he didn't want anyone to have his money. At the end of his life, he said, I'm going to be buried with all my money. Like, okay. You know what I would have done? I would have wrote that guy a check for everything he had in the bank and put it in his casket. Be like, you cash out when you're ready. David Lincoln, watch list for me. CVNA, ACB, RH, you know, the earnings on the 28th. Yep. Easy follow-throughs or fades on the open. Yeah, perfect, man. Love them fades on the open. So traders, that's going to wrap up this trading day. About a minute. 9:25 is coming on up. We got 5 minutes till the market opens on up, guys. You know what it is. You guys know what it is. Go ahead and let's get ready for this market to open, guys. You know the game plan going into today. And Thomas, you like to trade? Yep, that's why we do it, baby. We love to trade. Love what we do. All right, traders, the scanner is going to be a link in the description below if you guys are interested in going to CMEG. That's where I am. Hit me up. Always happy to help if you guys just need help with your trading or whatever the case may be. You hit me up. All right, threw that in there for free. All right, hit me up, guys, and we will see you all first thing tomorrow morning. Going to be a great day today. All right, traders, we will see you then.